Hey there, true believers. Rain Kisaragi with Most Final Fantasy 9. Last time, I said I would go grind for a bit, because I am actually under-leveled for this part in the game, since we're getting near the end. And I did. Take a look at how I leveled. Well, 57 on the MC, and everybody else kind of follows down from there. As far as equipment goes, I haven't really changed too much, except accessories. Vivi has a ribbon in his hair. Don't question things. And basically because he's only missing one ability, which is auto-reflect, which, at present, Freya's learning. Everybody else basically has everything. In-game Rain, for example, only really has the one ability to learn, which is Long Reach. And as soon as he's done with that, he has everything. So I've beat up a lot of dragons, and... oh, wait, we found the last Stellazio at the start of the video. I don't know how I missed that one. I just thought I grabbed it. But right now, we're going to go begin another minigame, and I'm very late to this party, so yes, this is going to take me quite a while, and I say me quite a while, because I'm not going to make you sit around and watch it, because it's very long and very tedious once I find out where the hell it is. Actually, you know what? You'll do, Choco. Where are you? Oh, we actually need to be in the ship for a second. I forgot to do this. Her. Rain is a genius. I am. I'm the smartest man in the world. We need to switch party. We need to switch members briefly. We need to have Quina in the team. So unfortunately, Freya, we need Quina right now. Quina is the weird creature that we need, not you, rat woman. That wasn't something racist, I promise. But we need Quina in the party, and the reason we need Quina in the party isn't because of any blue magic or anything. This is Quina's side quest. We should have been doing this from the start of the game. As soon as we found the first marsh, we should have been doing this, but I didn't, because I never realized there was actually benefit to doing this nonsense. But there is, boys and girls, there is benefit to doing this nonsense, and we're gonna go learn what the benefit is, and I'm gonna go explain a bunch of things as soon as I find where the hell Ku's Marsh is. Where is Ku's Marsh? Oh, there it is. Okay, so it's this way. Yep, we need to go to the Ku's Marsh, because there's a mini-game for us to do involving Quina. Yes, you see. When I mentioned, I think I may have mentioned offhand that Quina has one of the few abilities that can max out damage. This is very true. Quina does have one of the abilities that can max out damage, and it's Frog Drop, because Frog Drop deals damage scaling off of the number of frogs you have times your level. So, as you can imagine, it takes a lot of frogs to top out the damage. 101 to be exact, but 99 is all we need for the side quest. Now, what is the side quest, I hear you all say? Well, boys and girls, we're going to be catching some frogs. And I haven't done this the entire game. Yes, you may catch frogs. Alright. So now, we play as Quina, and we catch frogs. Now, we don't want this marsh to have a particularly large number of... we don't want that gold frog here, basically. Now, come on. Get out to the water, one of you, so I may catch you and explain this side quest. Can I catch this one? No, apparently I can't catch that one. Haha! It's a male? Keep it. Perfect. Keeping the male frogs triggered. I know. So this, this is what I'll be doing for a while, you see. It's a very exciting minigame, and it's very fun. No, it's not. That's a lie. Yes, this marsh is apparently notoriously hard to do this minigame in, so I don't know why I came here to show you how it's done. Because it's kind of tedious, you see. But... haha! It's a male. We'll keep this one as well. Yes, Quail, I am working hard. I've caught a whole 2 frogs. Cool. Thank you for the reward we can't use. Thank you, Quail. Truly, you are best master. Ah, gold frog. Now, what the gold frog does, I will get into in a moment, but we don't need that one. Basically, our goal here is to catch all of these frogs, with the exception of a male and a female. Is this a female? It is a female. I'm going to let it go, because I need to have one male and one female. This is a female. We're going to keep it, because it isn't the same frog we had, so that's good enough. Now, we need to be quick to catch these frogs. And we are not, because apparently, when they're in the water, we can't catch them, even though we could. I know, this is so riveting to watch. It's a female, we're gonna keep this one. Hey, Quail. Quail will give you rewards periodically. They start out being not very good, and they end up being not great. But we do need to catch this, to catch a lot of frogs to do this. Oh, I tried to leave. I catch some more. and in-game rain has the same reaction I do. Yes, this is my fate for a while, you see. We're going to be catching, well, I say I'm going to be catching frogs. Or attempting to catch frogs. Yeah, apparently this march is the one that's bad and no one likes to have to work with, and I can see why. But the mechanic here for the frogs, so I can explain that and be done with this nonsense for now. The mechanic is we need to catch frogs. Obviously, if there's a male and a female left, they'll reproduce and replenish their stock faster. So, cool. So the goal becomes catch everything except for a male and a female. And that's it. Those last three frogs, I'm going to assume one of them's male, one of them's female. It's probably a safer bet. But, yes, we've had enough. Cool. We've now caught 5 frogs out of the 100 we need to catch. Right on our way. The golden frog, since I said I would explain how that factors into this whole mess, the golden frog, if it's present, the respawn rate goes even higher. So basically, if there's a golden frog there, the frogs will respawn faster than if there's just a male and a female. So, we will be, I can actually show you frog drops do damage. It's not going to be great. Frog drop. Look at that, 240 whole damage. Yes! Clearly, this is the most damaging attack. It will scale. And the reason we're going to do this quest, I know now, all of a sudden, we're going to be doing this quest. A lot of left field, am I right? Well, it is. Because I didn't know this up until just recently. There's actually a 4th hidden boss in this game, but only if you finish this side quest. I've never bothered with this side quest in any of my runs playing this game, because it's a stupid side quest. And if I'm gonna have Quinn in the party, I might as well equip something. Quinn, what can you learn? Perfect. Absorb MP. Perfect. Don't care. It's fine. Quinn is basically done with abilities too, actually. All of us need that auto-reflect. But, yes. So that's the side quest. There's a secret boss there. And because I am a completionist whore, I am going to be showing everything as much as I can. So I will be doing everything in my power to make sure that I catch all these frogs to fight that boss for you guys. Because to my knowledge, at least from what I've seen, I have not seen an LP where you actually fight this one. I've seen ones where you fight the book that we beat already. I've seen ones where you fight the second boss, the second secret boss that comes from the Chocobo Air Garden and the Chocobo Chocograph quest thing. So I've seen that one. I haven't seen the third one, which we are going to do. Don't worry, my dears. We are going to go do that one as well. We're going to fight all 4 bosses because I have that kind of time in my life. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut the video here, I'm gonna go off and do this frog thing for now and to the end of time to get all of the frogs that I can. And I'm gonna come back and we're gonna finish this video after I've done my circuit of frogs. We're gonna do more completion-y things around the world. Then I'm gonna go back and see how the frogs have respawned, so I can get a feel for about how long it takes for things to come back. Then we're gonna continue the game, and we'll pick up from there. But for right now, we're gonna take a little bit of a pause. For you guys, it'll be just a second before I come back with the next video. But I'm gonna go catch a bunch of frogs. It's gonna be very tedious, and I'm not looking forward to it. But it needs to happen, so we can do this boss. So we're gonna do that. I'm not gonna make you watch it anymore. You've seen enough of what this mini game looks like. It's boring and stupid and terrible. I'll go do that. Come back. We'll do more stuff. We'll turn in the last Stellazio, and I don't have my notes up because all I wanted to do was this frog nonsense. We'll turn in the last Stellazios, and we'll do other stuff. There's things for us to do. I know there are. So we'll do that when I come back, and I'll go do frogs off screen. So 1 second, everybody, and I will spare you the tedium that I'm going to endure. And we're back. We're here at the auction house, obviously, but that's because the ribbon's for sale, and I figured I'd snatch it up while I had the chance. Just let them get their early bidding war out of the way. You heard 72, and you heard 74. Just wait, just a little bit longer. Because we do want this ribbon. Ribbons are incredibly useful. Yes. Haha. Beautiful. Ribbon acquired. Yay. Yes, that's actually a pretty fair price for the ribbon. You can expect it for 80 grand average, so yeah, that's actually a pretty reasonable price. It's not that marked up, to be honest. It just hurt the bank, that's all. Nothing some grand dragons won't cure. That's what I did to get... Excuse me. Fat man. Alright, well, let's turn in this last Stellazio and be done with it. Yep. Have it. I don't need it. Cool, Robe of Lords. Very nice. Something is missing. 12 Zodiacs. Because there's one more. Alright. So we've gotten all of our collection back from her. Cool. Now, I did the frog catching thing as a note. I did that. I did the first round of it. I think I'm at about, like, 30, maybe, or so. So it's not gonna take that long. But apparently, the respawn rate is about an hour or two. Thankfully, I've discovered this emulator has a fast-forward button. So I've literally sat outside Trino for like 20 minutes, holding down the backspace key. But we should actually look at these things and attempt to do... I know where the last Stellazio is. I know where it is. But let's take a look and see if we can figure this out ourselves. We pondered how to catch Virgo's heart. Area's headed east. Doris had an idea. He gave Virgo a gift. Through the forest and over the mountain, he found a star. She might have thought by the river. I'll sing her a song. He didn't know where she was, no one would reach her. Cancer went to where Virgo was. Sun was setting into the ocean floor. ocean, cancer ship begin to fight, and into the ocean they fell. David looked at his shadow until one day he decided to look away. He walked up a hill. None of this is incredibly handy. None of that's particularly helpful, but if you don't know where it is and you want to puzzle it out, go ahead and figure it out. I'll wait. Just pause the video. We'll be ready to go when you get back. Okay, for those of you who are back, we're gonna go to where this is. If you thought it was inside of Quan's dwelling, you're entirely correct. We're going inside Quan's dwelling. You see, because there's a cape that overlooks the ocean in here. So we're gonna. So up there, there's the cape in question. Now over here, we go back down. I know we found a stellazio down here already, and we did. But something under where Scorpio used to be. Yay. Ah, so this is their child stellazio, I guess. Yay. So that was that. Now, you could figure that out through reading the stellazios, I'm sure. I didn't care to, really. But, yeah, we got it. We're good. Let's go turn these bad boys in. There's a couple other things that I really want to get to. I don't know if we're going to be able to do them this video or not because of how much time is left. Because I don't want to split up one of the things into multiple videos because they're all kind of very similar. We'll see what time it is when I finish this, and we'll take our time with things. So there's the stellazios. That's the result of the quest. Now it's time to go get our final reward, because this isn't our final reward. What did you think? The Robe of Lords, which is endgame armor? Do you think that was our grand reward for finishing this nonsense? No, it wasn't. There's something better. Yes, I have. Well, sure. I suppose. Alright, let's go ahead and watch all of our coins fly away again with her psychic powers. So now that your collection is complete, what are you going to do now? Oh, and thank you to the person out there on the internet who took a screenshot of this screen and said which coin goes in which cage. That was how I found Taurus. Otherwise, I would have been there all day and been very upset. Hammer! Cool! What's the hammer do? Is it for anybody that I have in the party? You can use the hammer. No? It must be for Garnet, though. Okay. Vivi? No? No? What's the hammer? Who uses the hammer? Is the hammer even in these items? Is it somewhere else? Probably at the bottom, because it's a new bit of gear. Arrange it, and we'll try to find this hammer. There it is, hammer. It's Cinna's hammer. So we did all of this to get Cinna's hammer. Bit underwhelming, not just see what we got from it, eh? And it is very underwhelming what you get right now. Now, what the hammer is used for is It's a recipe and a couple high-level end-game synthesis recipes. Very good stuff. Stuff you really have problems getting any other way. Very, very good things. I forget what offhand, but I know like there's a couple of really good things to use the hammer to fuse. But you don't want to do that, because the hammer and its true benefit come from after beating the game. There's an extra scene at the end of the game if you have the hammer in your inventory, and only if you have the hammer in your inventory. Oh, I forgot to show you this as well, because this happened between parts, by the way. Quina learned roulette. Yay. Roulette, the worst skill in the whole game. Yay. But yes, the hammer gives you an extra scene after the credits, after the game. So we're going to hold on to that and resist the temptation of the things we don't really need. But that's that. That was the Stellazio quest. That was getting the ribbon from the Trino auction house. And earlier before that, it was what did we do before that? I totally don't remember. I recorded this just a second ago, and I already... Oh, the frog game. Yeah, I'm gonna go do more frog catching nonsense now. It's so tedious, guys. But there's a hidden boss at the end of it, so it's definitely worth doing. So, yeah. And we're gonna go level up Quina for a while as well, because, we need to for that. So, hope you guys had fun, and I'll see you next time, where we'll handle some last, this will be the last set of the last video. I'm still talking about sets. It's been a year, Rain. Come on. Come on, man. Come on. The last video of Disc 4 Overworld Collection nonsense, I promise. It's gonna be a good one, too, so stay tuned. Then we're gonna work on continuing the game, I suppose. And before we go fight the final boss, we'll break away and we'll go fight the optional bosses, and everything will be all hunky-dory, and we'll all have a great time and everything. So, but that's it for this time, and we're going to go do other things next video. So, I hope you guys had fun, and I will see you next time when we'll talk about Fantasy 9. So, till then, okay? Out. Out, because I said it quiet again. Why do I do